Good morning. Probably one of the mistiest mornings yet. Let's see. It was a little bit overcast earlier. But this morning I thought, well, you know what? I'll treat you guys to a little mini tour of the area. So I'm going to kind of do take a different spin rather than going around my route. I'm just going to actually show you around, so it'll be like you're walking with me. Or not, treat you to something nice. Maybe stop off and get a coffee. Well, actually nowhere's open because it's 5 o'clock. Anyway, how are you? How's everybody? I hope you're good, and I hope you're well rested. Hope all the fathers out there had a great weekend. Yeah, it was Father's Day officially. 21st June is Father's Day here. So Ian kind of had a double dose. They'll probably end up saying, no, you didn't do anything for me. Well, it's quiet because obviously with I just think with anything that's commercialized, and I think the most important thing is that we celebrate our men. We should, like those who are proper representing, and doing their thing. I think that's something I feel. No, I don't know whether it's the sign of the times or the changes and changes of times, but I love my brothers. I love you all, because despite what we go through, I just truly want you to know we celebrate you. Now, there's some jacked up ones out there that need repairing. Some jacked up brothers who are just like, come on now, come on, fix it, or at least reach out. But if you don't even know how to reach out, then some serious prayer have to come from heaven above upon you, right? Y'all know who you are. But at the end of the day, still repping you, man. Still repping. I love my brothers. I am one of 4 siblings, so I've not had any sisters, but I love my sisters. Oh God, no, I don't have any sisters. Like, I don't actually. I just have 3 strong brothers. Very strong-minded. Do their due diligence. They are fire. You can't mess with them. You just can't mess with them, and they're awesome. I've kind of grown up around a lot of. I've had a lot of male influence in life, and it's been for the better. It's been for the good. Toughen the old bird. No, I'm only joking. God. Yeah, this morning's one of them ones, like, yeah. So I've had a lot of male influences around. The guy's just laughing. And breathe. So that's why I'm rooting for brothers. So, what are you? My question to you is, if you get a chance, just pop a comment in the actual comments. I feel giddy this morning. And I don't even know if I'm actually making any sense. I just feel giddy. And I did promise I'm going to take you around where we are. And I'm there chatting. So naughty. But we'll get back to that. So I'll just show you real quick. Here we are. This place, this building that I showed you before, I think I actually did a... it's just not a very good angle now. I'm so rubbish this morning. It's Choithram building. So Choithram buildings, they're all dotted all over the place. They're like a little mini town halls. If you want to compare, well, kind of, yeah, a town hall where you can get like your services, like, you know, if you're applying for visas or you're applying for a driving license, you know, there's a process that you have to go through. And they normally have like little businesses, like typing centres. Typing centres are the places where you go if you need to, you know, secure your visa or apply for a renewal of your visa. I'm talking to you and I'm just showing all these where we're going. Yeah, so that's what Choithrams is, and then there obviously are a few shops and stores and things like that, and yeah, massive buildings, and they are kind of looked after by the authorities. Pretty similar in the UK. So like you got the Dubai Authority, the local authority. So that's what they do. So when I came to Dubai, the first thing I had to do was obviously, you know, get my visa, get it stamped, change residency and all that, carry on. And they're super helpful, and the process in which it takes to get all that stuff done, I'll obviously do this in another talk, and I'll break it down and everything. Obviously these are walk and talk sessions that I believe are going to be useful for anybody who's thinking of coming out here anytime soon. So yeah, they're very useful places, and incredibly helpful. Like if you've got the right attitude and you're going in, I know, because for anybody who's new to a scene or new to a place, you're gonna feel anxious. You're gonna want to get things done on the ball in the way that you have it sorted in your own home country. But you just have to be a little bit more patient here. Not gonna lie, you just gotta be patient and just trust the process. It works. Things don't get done like ching chang, you know. It just doesn't. So I've learned my lesson about when I started and I came out. I was like, oh my gosh, I need this done now. And they were like, no, inshallah, it will be done. And I was incredibly frustrated, but that soon just like switched to talking to people and seriously getting to understand the process. I really do hope I'm making sense, because I didn't really plan to talk about this, it just sort of came out. So I'll have to plan it a bit better next time. So so going back to the little tour, I'll just turn it around. Alright, so I've just walked about just short of a kilometre. So I'm doing a slow walk today. I just feel like a different buzz. I don't know why. It feels weird. But anyway, I know you can't see much, but I'll take you. I'm going to take you around anyway. So here there's a little souk. This is where my son ends up coming over pretty much every evening with his friends. They all kind of meet up outside KFC. You know the ones, guys. We've all been there, haven't we? Yeah. Remember when we were all 16, we're all hanging outside Kentucky, as it was called. Yeah, that one. Hey, I'm doing some product placement advertising here. So, so yeah. Anyway, this is the souk. So here, it's again a very kind of, it's so useful because it's literally right on our doorstep. So we don't, we could just take a stroll, pick up your shopping, all that jazz. But obviously, people drive everywhere because it's too hot. It's too. The only time you can come out in the morning. That's why I think that they should open their shops 24/7. Because like in mornings like this where it's it's not as aggressive, it's not as hostile. Because my goodness, I've been here obviously 2 years, and I've seen 2 summers, and it's hostile. It's aggressive, man. The heat is aggressive, and I'm not being funny. If you're fair of skin, all that jazz, you can't come out here without the necessary protection. You can't. You just fry up. Listen. You be fried up like fried snapper. I'm not lying. I'm not lying, because I'll tell you a true story. So I don't even know if I actually mentioned this in one of my videos before, but like the shoe fit flop, because they're so good, especially as out here, fit flops, right? And they have this kind of rubber consistency, and they actually protect your feet, protect your ankles, and you know what, they do support you. Because I had a condition called police foot or something like that. I can't pronounce it, but anyway, it was where my heel was so sore I could hardly walk on it. So it was a suggestion to get some of this particular type of footwear, fit flops. So anyway, scratch that. So I rock up to campus, and because obviously I had to attend campus 3 times a week, and I left my building where I live, got in the car, drove to work, everything fine, and when I stepped out of my car to come from my car to my office, this is how hot it was. The shoe bottom started to melt. The shoe bottom started to melt. The shoe bottom just came apart. One of the flip-flops just came apart. So I walked in, and one of my students, "Miss, what is wrong with your shoes?" I looked down and I just said, "Oh my goodness." It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I'm walking around. I don't have an extra pair of shoes. I didn't think about bringing I'm starting to do that now. But all you could hear around the campus was because the shoe was just flipping, and it was embarrassing. So I had to, you know, beg my technician a little duct tape to fix it up, put it back together. Now, obviously, I'm colour coordinated. You know, when I go into work, I represent. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I represent, man. I do fix it up, do look good, look sharp every day. You know, make an effort. So I asked my technician, you need to give me some sort of clear duct tape or something, or some serious glue. So the man said he didn't have no glue. So I was like, well, what am I going to do? I'm walking around and everyone can hear me coming down the corridor. It's embarrassing. And I don't have time to go out and buy a pair of shoes. I've got a lesson happening. So he pulled out this neon blue duct tape. Now I'm wearing like olive green, beautiful pleated olive green skirt down to the ground, with a very crisp white blouse and, you know, a little shawl thing. I just looked proper. And my man comes out with this neon blue, electric blue duct tape to put on my shoes, and my shoes match my outfit. I gotta wrap this thing around. Okay. I had no choice. So I'm there walking around with big neon blue duct tape on the shoe. I know I'm being absolutely ridiculous. But the lesson of the day and the moral of this story is, look, come out here, if you're faint of heart for the heat, don't do it. You will fry up, especially in summer months. Best to go and stay in places like Spain or Portugal, or even go to like places like Germany, you know, just because yeah, it's not good. Best time to come out here would definitely be from like September, October, the winter months. Oh, it's just pure bliss. Summer, if we sit down, you know, like how you guys are out there in the winter time, you are like crowd on the hot, you get little heat, we crowd out to get little breeze. Not gonna lie. So there you have it. So that was, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, so we're now, oh God, one of the things, guys, so we're just walking along again. I'll take you to, over the road, we've got air-conditioned bus stops, so you can see over there, there's an air-conditioned bus stop. Well, that was an open air one, but most of the bus stops here are air-conditioned because you cannot be stood out waiting for the bus and the sun just starts to cook your head top. So got some beautiful buildings. Right, all these are apartments. This building here that you see, to tilt it right up, is Silicon. It's called Silicon Gates 1. Probably tell you a little story about that as well. When my mum came out, I booked her into, I kind of provisionally booked a room to stay in this particular building. When we checked out the apartment, it wasn't too savoury. As a matter of fact, it was very dated, incredibly dark inside, and it just wasn't suitable for my mum. So here we have a series of little Indian restaurants and takeouts. Salman Namaste is, oh my gosh, that place is just, you talking about local food, man? Woo! That is the one. And that is, and obviously they seriously look at it, and the good thing about it is as well, it's so, you hardly pay anything to eat out. It's when you buy in the shopping, that's the one, that's a killer. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got silicone gates one here, and then this is like, I'm actually not sure what these buildings are called, these two here. I'll find out about it, but it's under, well, it sits on top of a series of other shops and nurseries and pharmacies. Now I'm just going to switch back here. This is the nursery, and within this building as well are my local doctor is here. Yeah, the local doctor, and it's Asta Clinic as well. So, well, that's what it's called. Okay, so just taking a walk, a little brief walk around the island, and this is probably where I would drive to get to work if traffic down where I live is too much. I come up here. So this building here that I'm showing you real quick is another choice room. Okay, so these choice rooms, they're like authority buildings. They are kind of manned by the government, and obviously, like I said before, they house a lot of service places that take care or cater to your needs in the way of supporting you in your applications for housing, visas, all that stuff. So this is the second choice room. So I've walked just over 2 kilometers now, and yeah, so this is what they look like. They're just called Amma. Right, down there is Niam's school. Take you a tour around there. So yeah, sorry, so yeah, just going back to these buildings, this building here, as I said, again, just, it's pretty much like, you know, when you have, I'm going back, so like you have places like, you have Merry Hill or the Trafford Centre, oh gosh, you know, just places where it's kind of help people out. But these buildings here, these are just like house services for expats and families. And like I said before, this area where I live is super family orientated, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so this is the choice room building, and they are quite exquisite. And I'm walking, they are quite exquisite. Everything's like for show. It's like big showdown. So beautiful. Like, it's just, yeah. So that's where you go to get your services, all that jazz. And as you go up here, this is where I'm going to actually turn around. I'm going to walk as far this morning. Just cross over, take you to Souk. Yeah, it's literally, that's pretty much it. Well, this is not all a silicone because I've taken you on the other side. This is like the little, it's like a town centre. But in this city, there ain't just one town centre, there's about 8. Seriously, about 8. They pride themselves on malls, shopping malls, like, because in the summer months there isn't any activity outside. That's a fact. So they bring all the entertainment that you need inside these mini marts, mini malls that provide services for kids, families, you know, loads of eateries, entertainment. I mean, it's second to none. It's amazing how they do it. All under the AC. Which is good, I guess, in some ways, but there's too much AC, man. Just bust up your bones. I'm serious. Busses up your bones. You gotta be, you know, you gotta balance it out, man. Sit in the sun. If it's hot like this, oh no, I'm trying to cross the road. If it's hot, still come out for a little brief moment to get a burst of vitamin D. That is so important, guys. So important. To get a little burst of vitamin D, you will be set for the day. You can actually function. Without that, I don't know. It does, you know, you can find you'll have health problems later on if you're constantly locked up inside. Okay, so it's important. But yes, I think that's about it. I'm not sure what this building's called. Okay, so I'm going to show you where we walked past, and I showed you that Salam Namaste restaurant takeout where I love their food. I love their shawarmas. Oh my gosh, the food is just top. So I haven't really checked. I know this building. It's the building that I look out for as when I'm coming back from wherever I'm travelling from, and I'm obviously teaching myself to not use the sat nav in the car. Try to learn the roads. I think I've done a good job actually for the time I've been here, to be honest. Yeah, we're driving around the whole of the UAE, but this is the building I look out for because it stands out. It's just this and the Twin Towers, as I call it. This is my little landmark, as I call it. So, just glass building, yeah. It's far. You can. It's getting a bit busy, considering it's not even 6 a.m. Yeah, so like 5:30 in the morning, it's like yeah, let's get up, let's go. Yeah, so actually talking about driving, and obviously I'm going to try and put as much information in the subject matter on this YouTube video. Look at the sweating. Yeah, I just got to it, straight to it, because you do need to drive here. You do. I mean, like I say, there are taxi services like second to none. They're absolutely everywhere. They don't, you know, you can literally step out your door, boom, taxi there, and you won't have a proper Uber. You know, that's just the done going rate. So yeah, so learning to, well, you don't learn to drive, because if you're a UK resident here, you don't, all you do is just apply for your license, UAE license, and boom, you're in. If you're a non-EU resident, then you have to do the whole test, driving test. And to be honest, this is what makes me feel so happy that I'm from the UK, because learning to drive out here, it can have there are pros and cons to it, because sometimes drivers are just relentless, man. They love business. They're getting from A to Z, and they're getting there quick time. But the government has clamped down on the whole speeding racket, because we from Europe or UK, we drive so carefully. That's what we've been taught from day one. I know for certain that's how I've been taught from day one. So when I see someone, you know, these little motorcyclists I mentioned yesterday, and I see anyone speeding up, I'm like, yo, I can't be on that tip. I'm not no Lewis Hamilton. They're just like, I'm like, yo, come on, let's calm down. So learning to drive here, you gotta have nerves of steel, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so the idea of driving around this area is like nothing. I don't need a sat nav, and I don't need a sat nav to get to the mall or downtown Dubai, or any of those places of that matter, because I've kind of etched it in my brain which exit I need to come off, which roundabout I need to spin to, all that sort of stuff. So I'm kind of pleased in myself to know that. Drive on the actual left as well, which I thought, oh God, that's going to be so difficult to, you know, to do. But funnily enough, it felt like I took to it like a duck to water. It's like my muscle memory just completely just said, yeah, you're in. Whether that's got something to do with me being left-handed, I don't know, probably. So yeah, so I'm bilingual on the driving side, drive left, drive right, drive left. I can just do it. So I've managed to drive around certainly pretty much all the Emirates. I've just drove, just the boom boom, just get out, and I found that helped, because like, especially like when it's linked to work, especially in the first year, and you know, you want to go and see other campuses that are attached to the college in itself, and it's great to be able to see what those campuses are. So driving is really cool. It's really key. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. So there you have it. So driving in the UAE, it's good. It's certainly gotten better. I've obviously had conversations with colleagues who've been here a number of years, who have said the driving situation, the road situation is so bad. Like, you know, 4 years ago it was like back to back traffic. You know, it was just gridlock. There weren't enough roads, and if you can imagine it being such a small nation, you know, the roads, they needed to build roads. So anyway, I'm going to go to that another time, but I'm just chai is the chai. This is the little local tea shop. Chai tea is great. Then you have it's quite a lot of gents grooming salons. Amazing, do great jobs as well. Little French bakery here. Again, so nowhere's open, but there should be, because I'd like to sit and have a chat with you. But hey, so now we're on the other side of town, and as you can see, the sun rising. It's risen, but it looks great from a distance. Just taking you around Starbucks. And again, Silicon Oasis is such a cute little city. I love it. I just do. There we have it, Souk Extra. And within the Souk there's another sort of mall, but they've only just opened, so there's opportunity for businesses here to start trading. So if you've got any business ideas that you want to invest in setting up, and you need people to get it off the ground, holla at your girl. just send me a message if you want to, you know, kind of say, right, okay, I want to have a jewelry store here in Little Mini Silicone, or a pedicure store, anything like that. I think you should. I think it would be great. If you want to contact me about that, I can certainly put you to the right people. It'd be great. And then, you know, I'll be getting service if I help you out. So there you have it. So the Souk is just a go-to place for, yeah, your teenagers, young people. Most families got bigger things to do. So there you have it. It's been great talking to you this morning. All of 35 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's a long one. Love you all. Have an amazing day. I'm not going to run along this road because I just feel like I'll be on show. And even though I'm loving the running now, I can't do it like on pond road like this. Nah, I'll keep that to the park area. Love you. See you soon. Take care. Bye.